been playing a lot of Peach in this bracket. And then Lod.
Surely not against Lod.
No,
surely not.
No. But yeah, Lod, our second seed of the bracket, is one of the best Peach players in the world. But yeah, here we go. Ben versus Dawson. I've definitely seen these two play a number of times. They're pretty big attenders of tournaments, but I couldn't tell you what their head-to-head is.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a very big number somewhere in the Slippy archives for how many times they've played, because I agree with you. For a while they were kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
This matchup is actually really fun to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about it that are pretty tough for Sheik. Overall, I don't really mind it, but Jigglypuff can do a bunch of things that Sheik has to really change how she plays.
Yeah.
The number one thing is that Jigglypuff's crouch, it will duck below Sheik's grab. That even if it's a dash grab, even if it's a standing grab, you cannot grab crouching Puff. Except there's a small caveat. After she crouches long enough, she starts to bounce a little bit, and you can grab the bounce, but that's not super consistent.
Oh, okay. So Ben actually got quite a bit of percent just baiting Dawson in. Dawson seems to be approaching quite a bit.
Right.
Safe as Puff can be, with that. It's really easy to bait out a fair, and like you'll trade a fair for her fair any day of the week. So I think Ben's really looking for things there, especially at kill percents.
Right.
But here, yeah, AC fair seems to be working out really well.
Yes. Yeah, walling Puff out with aerials. I always say this matchup, it feels amazing as long as you have the lead. When you don't have the lead, it does not feel very good.
This is not kill, right?
It actually will.
Oh my god!
Yeah. The Sheik's tipper up smash is the strongest in the game.
Platform really helped Ben out there.
Yes, absolutely. So you can get some ridiculously low percent kills, but
I will say that was a bit of a negligent rest on the part of Dawson.
Well, yeah, that's fair, but there's always the idea that like Ben might not hold down properly and he might get star KO'd,
right,
or he might flub the punish, because it was a rather tight up smash there.
But you can tell that Ben was waiting for it.
Yeah, that's true. Ben was prepared.
Smash, fair.
Right. And
no, not never.
Yeah.
That's
Dawson shakes his head because he knows that was a flub by Ben. Ben may be able to get up there.
Yeah. Oh,
that
wow.
Doesn't KO, though.
Like 2%.
Yeah. Usually around like mid 80 is when you expect to see that.
And that's just a 50-50, right? The down throw with that percent, either up air or you fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Puff gets to choose what they get hit. Well, actually, no, they don't, because you can hit the up air on DI away still. That does make it a lot harder, though, but yeah, she can always get the up air, which is what you generally want, because it kills sooner in most positions.
Okay, we're super close here.
Yeah, and Dawson's staying very grounded. It's just hard for Sheik to contest. Although now with this percent, Ben can be pretty comfortable to use a lot more of his moves.
Yeah, CC trading.
But wait a minute.
But Dawson knows that went for the un-CCable.
Oh! Wait, Ben has one more chance. No, he has no jump.
No jump. Wow. Dawson stole that.
Yeah.
I feel like Ben was in control pretty much the whole time, and then just the rests, evened it up, but even then the momentum wasn't really shifted until just the last few seconds.
Yeah, one tricky thing for Sheik as well is that it is not too difficult for Puff to make a big comeback.
Yeah.
Because rest, like even if you miss it, if you're at low percent with Jigglypuff, you really don't get hurt that bad. If you miss a rest at 0, generally the best Sheik can do is grab, pummel, down throw, nair, which only does 25%. So just not too risky. Okay.
Dang, okay.
I like the up
so yeah. Plat. So I mean, as long as Dawson's on the plat, Ben has counterplay, right?
Yeah.
Like the up tilt led to the CC, which led to a little bit of damage. So there's like kind of this mini game going on as to when's she gonna fall. I think we're gonna see a lot of that in this stage.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice
drill grab.
Nice pummel, or nice grab break, yeah.
Oh, Dawson missed his ledge grab. I think if he used Sing, Jigglypuff's up B, then you can grab the ledge regardless of which way you're facing. So it could have been helpful there, but obviously easier said than done in the moment.
Oh man, you could almost draw a line like every part of neutral, which plane they're not trying to cross, like which plane they're trying to squeak an aerial in and get the advantage.
That's right.
But that's all this is. It's just like short hop baits, nair, like fading aerials in and out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all this neutral really can be.
I'm rather interested by Ben's counter pick choice here, going Stadium immediately.
Sure.
This is a solid stage against Puff, but generally, well, I was going to say a lot of Sheik mains prefer Yoshi Story, but the tricky thing about that is that Puff is better able to set up for a platform reaction tech chase rest on Yoshi Story. So
yeah.
I can see why Ben might want to avoid it.
Although it's also possible on Battlefield, it's technically possible.
And here.
And really?
Yeah, it's possible to do here too, but it's just less common.
Sure.
Dawson actually almost had one earlier where he down threw Ben in center stage. I said, uh-oh, but then he didn't get the follow-up.
Here we go again. Okay. Dawson really loves setting up on platforms, and Ben's kind of unsure on how to deal with it exactly. Oh, two up airs.
Yeah. Oh, wow. The no fast fall down air. Managed to get the right timing for it.
Yeah, I mean, her third air jump is like bad.
It's true.
It starts to become bad,
high.
and it just was not able to reach, so Dare just cleanly beat. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, up air from Jigglypuff is also a rather troublesome part of the matchup for Sheik. It knocks down at something like 20%, and especially like if you get hit by it at low percent, it can often combo into a rest. Very dangerous, obviously.
Man, it's cool. These characters kind of like dash dance in the air almost, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't have drift, like her aerials act as that don't enter this zone kind of thing. So there's always the threat. You have to respect it as though it were kind of a dash dance. And Jigglypuff obviously does dash dance in the air just anyway.
Yeah,
oh,
she
boy.
can weave back and forth with such ease.
And that's where like all of this neutral is taking place in like that short hop, between short hop, full hop range.
Yeah. All right, Ben needs to take a moment here. It's definitely, even if you go down 0-2 in this matchup, it's not undoable. The two main counter picks that Jigglypuff likes of Dreamland and FD, they're serviceable in some ways.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is bad. Okay.
Ben missing the tag.
I don't think, I'm not sure if she had it, or Ben had a jump, but Dawson expected it.
Yeah. With the amount of damage Ben has now, it becomes really difficult to bring it back.
Just trade forever.
Yeah,
you win.
Getting hit by back air just sends you off stage, and it's rather...
Oh no, not that!
Yeah, Dawson shakes his head again.
Okay.
He knows that Ben does obviously not mean to use that move.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, 2-0 for Dawson.
Dang.
Ben is going to have to figure something out
Honestly,
here.
not expecting the early 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that for sure, but to me, I would say this is a rather even, like if I had to predict it, I could say it almost feels like a coin flip.
Sure. I mean, how does the matchup feel for you?
I think that, it's fairly even, but a little maybe more difficult on the Sheik side of things. This Puff has like a lot of get out of jail sort of cards with crouch and whatnot. And
okay.
Like rest being hard to punish.
The empty hop up tilt was really cheeky.
I gotta ask Ben about his theory of counter picks in this matchup. So whatever page he's on, I'm not on the same page. And that's not to say that he's wrong for it. It's just that I'm not in the mind here. I'm not in the mind of Ben.
Dude, man.
Should be a rest. Well,
no.
The platform is a bit high on this stage. So.
Also the roll, didn't really help her either.
Yeah. All right, on the plus side for Ben though, if he gets a grab, which obviously is difficult to come by, it'll be death. Jab also.
Yeah,
threatening.
so many pop-up moves against.
Yeah.
That's one of the nice parts of fighting Puff, and like pretty universal with any character. You got a weak move that does that and could lead into one of your best KOs.
That was quick turnaround fall through platform there.
Okay.
Ben would love to at least get like 30% right now before dying.
Ben's weaving a bit more. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. You know, actually, I can see the platforms here being helpful for Sheik's movement.
What? Okay, we haven't seen that.
Wow, down smash. Barely connecting. Okay, Ben got the damage that you kind of need. His aerials will knock down around this percent, so you don't have to worry about being negative on hit.
No.
Which is always nice, because sometimes you hit Puff and then you get hit for it.
Okay.
With every character,
Okay.
right?
So Ben's plan's pretty clear right now, and waiting for Dawson to counterplay somehow. But he's just really just mixing up like, shit, like you know, short hop aerials and then waveland platform aerials at varying speeds.
Yes.
And like, given what we've seen so far in this matchup, it's like kind of Dawson's game to. It's Ben's game to lose, right? It's Dawson's game to figure out, exactly.
Yeah, like I mentioned in Game 1, having the lead against Puff, it feels very, very good.
Yeah,
as long as she has to approach you, you can really just hold center, charge needles. Oh my god.
That was the long. I've never seen it from that far away.
That was quite far. I have heard that it extends the ledge grab.
No way.
For Puff, yeah. I'm not sure if that's fully true, but
in this day and age, you don't have to wonder anymore.
that's true. Yeah, we can ask many of our talented and knowledgeable
Ask
community
SF.
members.
I mean, he's got to know.
I don't know if he knows Jigglypuff stuff like that. Like you can ask him about players for sure, but I would ask like Faust or something about that. Another Jigglypuff player.
Oh man, this mini game is getting really complicated now.
Yeah. Ben's still just looking to build some damage. There you go.
Just a little bit, a little needles.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Obviously you want to go for more, but you can. It's always nice to just like know that you've maintained your lead in a safe way, regardless of what happens. Nice. Waveland back air, or wave dash off back air. Also, one thing Ben could maybe use a bit more is if you jump up on the top platform here, since it's the highest of our legal stages, you can just grab a bunch of needles.
Yep.
Puff has a little trouble getting up there.
And Puff's got to commit a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this will never be a ground-based matchup.
I guess not.
You know?
The side platform is his best friend right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's both their best friends. They both use it to reset their movements so much.
Yeah. All right. Dawson is down, but it's still a very winnable game for Jigglypuff. Oh, especially if you find up airs like that. Oh,
that's
that.
big. Oh,
that's
no,
the one that knocks down, yeah. Oh,
went for it again.
Yeah.
Drill. Oh, tried to catch the platform hop. The reads from Dawson.
Yeah, Ben is really going to need to be careful about where he's jumping so that he can continue to avoid these up airs. Like that one.
Man.
Oh.
Nice slide off.
Yeah.
Very good slide off.
Oh, Ben trying to do some of the new age Sheik stuff. Going for like up smash out of shield or up smash just in neutral.
Drill, grab.
What do we got? Ben,
All right.
Ben gets the ledge here.
That's it.
Oh, no.
Grab ledge. Oh, okay.
Huge forward air for Dawson.
Oh, my God.
Ben taking a deep breath. I love to see that. But he does not have enough percent where you can just safely hit any aerial you want.
This is Ben's life.
Yeah, it is. Uh-oh.
Oh, where's the fight, Ben? Come on.
Careful,
He's whipping. Okay, like the spacing's pretty good so far.
Yeah, he's got to be. He has to be really careful though in this spot about how he chooses to attack.
Needles. Okay. Oh. Yeah. He's either going a little too soon or a little too late. Never at the right time.
That roll was really smart though. Dawson was waiting for a jump out of shield like that one.
The up airs are so good.
And good tech chase by
How
Dawson.
many fairs can one man take?
Oh, okay. Ben really can't afford to get hit by like anything at this point. Back air will send you off stage, set up for a rather easy edge guard.
Hang on.
Yeah, good needle fair. And now you have the percent where you can do most of your aerials safely.
Yeah, but you still don't want to trade because then you, okay.
Oh my God, the very end of get up attack. This is bad for Ben.
Fine.
Ledge dash
The
roll.
rolls, oh, I hate that roll so much. And Dawson's looking for it.
Oh, this could be it. If Dawson can beat him to ledge, he does.
But
Ben does the up B where you land right at the ledge instead of going all the way on stage, and Dawson wasn't ready for that.
there's such like sorcery to Sheik's up B.
Yes.
It's really, really unique.
One more good hit from Ben.
This okay. Nice AC fair to avoid the punish. What's going on here?
Ben.
No!
Oh my God. Wait, I think Ben might be able to get now. I'm almost certain he can get down throw up air, but
it'll
obviously,
kill?
yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it.
Deepest jump, up B, no shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
3-0 for Dawson.
Wow.
Very nice.
A sweep, huh?
Yeah. He brought that game back. The edge guards at the very end were what he needed.
Yeah, exactly.
To bring that one home.
And he didn't. I don't think he went off stage that often in the game. It was
Yeah,
Mostly just like KOs, like normal style, like on stage to off stage.
I think
not a ton of edge guarding.
The defining edge guard, though, is when he did that one fair that hit the startup of Ben's up B on his second to last stock. Because that way he took Ben's second last stock while he was only at like, what, 16%. And that really allowed him just open the game back up to his favor.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the match, actually, right then and there. Nice though.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about that match watching that, actually. Like, the situations just kept happening over and over again.